YouTube, Smooth Gang, Shooter Crew. What's good with y'all? Y'all already know what it is when you see my face up on the screen, right? It's your boy, Mr. Smooth 152, aka the Shooter, and it's story time for that ass. What's good with y'all? Salute. Run them likes up, run them views up. Tell a friend to come through. Hit that sub bell, hit it all. That way you know I've dropped these videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2:30. You know what I mean? Tell them to become part of the fan. All love on this side. You know what I mean? So what's good with y'all? Oh yeah, before we even get into it, salute my Cowboys and that victory today we did. You know what I mean? Put them Detroit boys down. You know what I mean? They thought they would come out here and do some things, but we wasn't having it. We bounced back off that loss that we had last week. We came and play today. So salute to my Cowboys. But yeah, let's jump into the story time. Today's flavor, we got some motherfucking Fruity Pebbles and some motherfucking Black Runts. We about to get into it right quick. Word. I don't usually do these paper blunts. Know what I mean? But try something different today. No bullshit. I got a blunt. You know what I mean? But just wanted to try a raw piece today. You know what I mean? So yeah. This story time takes place a while back, you know what I mean? Back in like 2003, 2004, right before I got shot. You know what I mean? And for y'all that don't know, yeah, I was shot 5 times in 2004, May 28th. Know what I mean? Go back and check that video out. But yeah, this story time takes place about 2003, right before I got shot. Right? Had got into this beef. Well, I wouldn't even say a beef, because the niggas ain't really want no work. Know what I mean? If you go back and watch the video, Can't Turn a Hoe into a Housewife, you'll see where all this started from. Know what I mean? So it was two brothers, know what I mean? And one of the brothers did some snake shit because he was supposed to be my man. And he went behind my motherfucking back and started fucking with my chick. Know what I mean? So you violated, know what I mean? So I had to get with you. Know what I mean? But it was a wild town. 2003, I had moved that well. I was already living out here for like 3 years already. You know what I mean? Wait, I moved down in 2001, matter of fact. So it was like 2 years, 2 years that I lived down here. You know what I mean? So I had got cool with this nigga, you know what I mean? And when I first moved into the building, I was already getting bread. I came from a block, from Park Ave, Clinton. You know what I mean? I only had been home a year from prison and jumped right back into the shit. Like, found me a crib and moved to South Orange Avenue community and shit, right? Boom. So I was down there. And I went down there and I turned up, you know what I mean? Shit like that. And I was like, fuck it. I never came back up to the hood no more after that. You know what I mean? I had a connect that I called. He'll pull up on me and bring me whatever I needed. You know what I mean? So I had to go outside to go to travel to get my shit. He'll pull up on me and bring me whatever my order was. So from there, I just took over the building. You know what I mean? It was 18 floors, 17, 18 floors in this building. I lived on the 13th floor. So I did my little homework, walking around and trying to find out who's who and who did what. So when I found out what I needed to find out, I just found a motherfucking person in there that fucked around with the shit. Just so happened she lived on my motherfucking floor. So I was coming in my crib one day and she was coming out her crib. And I looked at her and you could tell a motherfucking fiend from a mile away. So I looked in the hallway, I looked at her, I was like, hey yo, come here. So she walked down the hallway. She was coming towards me anyway because she had to get to the elevator. So she walked down the hallway, what's up? I'm new to the building, you know what I mean? What's up with you? How you doing? You know what I mean? You busy right now? You about to go somewhere? She's like, nah, what's up? So come here. I bust the door, walked to my crib and shit, walked in the kitchen, because as soon as you come in my house, the kitchen right there off the door. So I told her, come here. I had just got some work. So the shit I had came from Park Ave. We had some big ass bags like this. Some big ass dumb bags, right? And I showed her, like, yo, what y'all pay for these down here? She was like, she looked at it. She liked that 20 piece right there. I just looked at her. I said, word? She was like, yeah. That's a 20 piece. So I'm looking, like, I bet if they go for 20 down here, I'm going to kill them. Because they really nothing but dimes. So, boom, I ain't tell her that. I was like, I bet, boom. Take that, let me know how it is. Come right back after you find out. Let me know what it is. Come right back. So she like, I bet. She takes off, boom, go back down to our house. I'm sitting in the crib. I'm putting the shit up. And 5 minutes later, maybe, if that long, tap, tap, tap. I go to the door, who is it? It's me. Look through the peephole, which I normally don't do. I just open the motherfucking door. That's a bad habit I gotta stop doing. Well, when I got shot, that stopped me from doing that shit. Every time if I got a peephole in my house, I'm looking through the peephole with my shit in my hand now. So that's a habit I don't form after getting shot. So yeah, I looked through the peephole this one time and bust the door. She came, yo, that shit was rocking. Eyes big as hell, like, yo, that shit was good as hell. I'm like, all right, cool. I don't want no outside money. Who in here fuck with that shit? She looked at me, she was like, there's a couple of people in here that fuck with that shit. And if you in the building and they ain't gotta go nowhere, you'll make a killing. Listen, I gave this bitch a whole clip, right? Whole 10 bags. And I told her, yo, don't do no foo-foo shit, because I'll cut you off. Go to the people that you fuck with in this building and get them a sample. Don't tell them who it came from. Just give them a sample. Tell them to holler at you when you're done. Come back to me when they want to spend some bread and they want some more of this shit. And I take care of you at the end of the night by the time you're done. Because I close shop at 12 o'clock. If you come after 12 o'clock, you got to be spending 50 or better. Bet. She took off. She took off. Let the games begin. I don't know where the fuck she went. All I know was I'm in the kitchen. I'm fixing me something to eat. I'm rolling up a motherfucking blunt and I'm smoking. Tap, tap, tap. Who is it? Me. Boom, I bust the door. Oh, she come in. She came in my crib with a lot of money. Nigga, what this? She is like, this $400. $400? She like, yeah. I said, where you go? I said, I went to the 18th floor all the way down to the people I fuck with here and gave them a sample. Word? She was like, yeah. And I stood there and watched them do it. And I told them what I felt when I got done doing my shit. And they just gave me money talking about, go get you something. Go get something. Come back with it. So niggas gave you $400 to come get some shit. I said, you know who this is all going to? She's like, yeah. Took the 400. Now, like I said, she said $20 a piece. So, yeah, I done came up off of this shit. Because she's telling me for $20. No, it ain't 10. So I'm going to break her ass off at the end of the night. Right? Cool. Yo, I had just spent, earlier than that day, I had just spent like $700 on a re-up. By the end of the night, all my shit was going except for 5. So those 5 I had left, I ended up giving it to her. Here you go. That's for you. Have fun. Holler at me tomorrow. Matter of fact, I holler at you tomorrow when I re-up again. She said, I bet. She hold us that like, yo, listen, don't tell nobody who I am. Don't bring nobody to my crib. You get the money and you come cop. That's it. I don't want to make my shit hot. Cool. We did this shit for about a good year. I had a hell of a run in one building with 18 floors. A hell of a run. Hooked up with this nigga, and he had a connect. I had a connect. So, boy, one day when my connect wasn't answering, I ended up using his connect. And I don't usually do this. I end up fucking with this nigga, and I cop some shit, and I ended up copping some more shit from this nigga. He's like, damn, you move that shit fast as fuck. Hey, yo, take this, and this is yours. At that time, I was like, alright, hold up. Let me just move my shit. So, continue doing what I'm doing. And I had to stop fucking with him, went back to my connect because he was back in town and shit. So, he came to my house. He was like, yo, why ain't you call me? Why you ain't hit me up? Know what I mean? Because I already had a plug. He was out of town, know what I mean? And I needed some shit. And you was there. He was like, yo, you want to work for me? Why would I want to work for you? And we both bosses. We both got our own shit. Like, why? He's like, yo, because I want part of this building too. I said, well, talk to your man, the one that brought me to you. He already got that shit. He work for me now. Oh, he do? Why? Cool. So I ain't gonna. He said, I'm gonna keep it man to man with you. I'm not gonna do you like I'm doing him. I said, so what you mean? He said, everything that we do is gonna be 50-50 down the middle. So if you move 500, you take 250, you bring me back 250. If I give you 1,000, you keep 5, I bring me back 5. I'm not gonna do like I do this nigga. If I give him a motherfucking $1,000 worth of shit, I want 750 back or 800 back. He keep 2. Know what I mean? Shit like that. Oh, all right. So I thought about it. Fuck it. That's extra money on the side. So I indulged with this nigga for a minute, for like about 3 months. I just stopped fucking with him. Boom. I'm good on that. So I kept doing what I had to do. And then this is the situation. This is where it all begins. When I was copping bud from this nigga. Not knowing this nigga was a jealous type nigga. Know what I mean? And that led to me getting shot May 28th. So yeah. Started working out with this nigga, doing what I had to do. Shit like that. And then shit just got ugly for a nigga. Like, I didn't know jealousy was that serious. Know what I mean? Especially when you're not really seen. You're just spoke about and your name is out there. But niggas can't put the face to the name because they don't know who you are. Because you move like a ghost. Know what I mean? Niggas ain't know who I was out there. Because I ain't fuck with niggas like that. I went, handled my business and came back to the crib. Know what I mean? The only time you ever caught me outside was going to the store or copping some bud. That's it. Other than that, I was in the crib. I had everything I needed in the motherfucking crib. Chicks come to my house non-stop. Liquor and weed in the crib all day. Food in the crib all day. So I was straight. I didn't have to go outside. I didn't run the streets like that back then. The money come to me. So when that shit happened in 2004, May 28th, when I got shot, I went into retirement for a minute. But like I said, check that video out. I got shot 5 times. That's the name of that video right there. But it's your boy, Mr. Smooth 152, aka The Shooter. Until the next time, I'm gone.